Welcome to another edition of Flitter Media Live on this Tuesday. It's August 11th of 2026. Today would have been my dad's 95th birthday.
Well, happy birthday. Happy heavenly birthday.
Yes.
Was he Dan Ramey the first?
No, he was Robert James Ramey.
Okay.
The first.
Well, I knew there was a junior in the family, so I didn't know if it was a passed along that far. Or...
Yeah. No, the junior came on my side.
Yeah.
Now, my brother Jim took Dad's middle name, and then his son we call JR. So the name James has stayed in the family in that aspect.
I gotcha.
And his son is J2. They call him J2. But it's also James.
Right.
Yeah. But outside of that, no, we haven't. Insider information that we're jumping into here this morning to help share you. We were concerned with the thunderstorm that was making its way through.
Thought the power might go out.
Yeah,
it was flickering a little bit.
He's like, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? We don't have a generator.
No, we don't.
We've got him at one of our sponsors there at Hometown Motors Incorporated.
Walk down the street, carry it over here.
Yeah, and just plug it in, and boom, we got the show on. But so at any rate, we have survived
for now
the storm that came through just a moment ago. It's still raining a little bit outdoors, but I know the folks at the Ross County Fairgrounds, they are most likely concerned because there was some wind with this. The Columbus Dispatch was reporting 82 mile an hour winds coming through. So all those awnings and the tents that were damaged over the weekend, you're probably experiencing that again here today. So a little bit of cleanup taking place out there. All right. Coming up in a moment, what's making news for us? And right now, immediately, it is the weather. So let's get right to it. Mentioned this to you yesterday. We have a chance of showers each day, and this is going to go right through next week. Is that a good thing? Well, I think it is a good thing in some aspects. That makes sure that we don't have drought conditions. But with the wind that comes through, that creates some damages. And we've seen limbs down. We've seen some trees fall down in the last 48 hours. So just be cautious as you're out and about. 50-50 chance of showers again throughout the day. And into our evening hours, it looks like it's going to clear up after midnight and then come back at us again almost 12 hours later. So keep those things in mind. Our low temperatures will be around 70 degrees, but highs during the day will be around 85. Yesterday we had a storm approaching, and my wife had left her car key in my car. Somehow it got in there. It's a long story. But she said, is my car key in your car? And I'm like, I don't know. I'll go down and check. And when I went down and check, before I went down, it was like 85. Mm-hmm. I stepped out, and suddenly it was like 68 degrees outside. I couldn't get over how cool it was, and it hadn't rained yet.
Kinsey and I drove from here to Columbus yesterday. We went to the Polaris Mall to celebrate our anniversary.
Yeah.
And it was 90 degrees in Chillicothe when we left. And it was 75 degrees in Columbus when we got there because we drove through a big old storm that we went through around Circleville. Mm-hmm. So it had cooled by the time we got up north.
So you had an adventure on your anniversary.
Yes.
You've had many adventures since then. Since your marriage, I guess since your wedding occurred a year ago. You feeling any different after 1 year?
No. We watched our video last night that we put together. That was fun because we edited our wedding video together. I don't know if you knew this.
Did not know this.
We didn't hire a videographer or anything.
Yeah.
We just had a couple friends with camcorders, and so we took all the footage and we just put it together ourselves. Mm-hmm. And so watching that was a pretty good time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Will this ever see the light of day outside of your home?
I mean, if you want to see it, I'll send you a copy. I don't mind.
Didn't know if it was on your YouTube channel or anything like that.
It is. I posted it on my YouTube, and it's unlisted. So if you have the link to it, you can access it there.
Gotcha. I guess you'll have to drop the link into the comments in our
If you want to watch my wedding video, then let me know.
Because I couldn't be there.
I don't have a problem with that.
I wasn't able to be at the wedding, so this will give me a chance to see what I missed.
Yeah. I'll send it to you when I get home.
And see when they opened up the box of bowls that I got for them.
I don't think that's
not in there? Okay. It wasn't an in-depth video.
I think you sent that to my apartment.
I did have it sent to you, yes. Yeah. And they've broken one already, I think. Didn't that happen?
It's a possibility.
Yeah. You had so many things, you can't remember what all
I'm
you
a
got
pretty
from
clumsy guy, Dan. I don't know if you know this.
Well, let's get on with the show. Coming up in just a bit, we'll take a look at what's making news for us. Of course, it's Ross County Fair time. Details on the fair. Sports on the way, too. This date in history. And we've got national days. We'll talk about all that and more in the coming moments. The Pike County Career and Technology Center provides hands-on, skilled trades training with engaging curriculums and endless possibilities. From automotive technology, carpentry, business management, to culinary arts and interactive media. From electricity, welding, HVAC, engineering, and medical technology, to pre-nursing, basic food service, and public safety. We're preparing our youth for America's workforce through today's technology. To learn more about Pike County CTC, visit pikectc.org. Discover Ross County. From the breathtaking outdoor adventures to the historic sights of Chillicothe and family-friendly events and festivals. Explore more at visitchillicotheohio.com or download the free mobile app today.
Tecumseh. Fascinating. Captivating. Mesmerizing. Tecumseh.
Time for What's Making News, and where can we find a lot of the information?
Hang on. Tell me what you just told me again.
Tomorrow we have a special edition of Litter Media Live at noon with some of those involved with this Sunday's Shakespeare event at Tecumseh.
Yes. I just thought that would be a
Nice
good thing to let our audience know. Yeah.
It took me a moment to remember what the advertisement was there before we started talking. So I was tuned into something else. This date in history
We don't have anything
has yet to be drawn, and I was erasing Braveheart.
If you want to find beneficial news that you can use, like what we're about to tell you about, you can go to littermedia.com, and you'll find everything that we do, including links to our social media sites up in the upper right-hand corner, like X, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, and Litter Media Radio. You'll also find more information on our homepage, like links to our sports, Haynes Total Healthcare Center High School Scoreboard, the Chillicothe Ross Chambers Digital Times, and a lot of great resources for our area.
And if you've got a job opening you want to tell us about, we'll put that into our employment job thing that we have there. Job listings, I think is what we call it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. It's Junior Fair night. We hope. We had this storm roll through, and if we have storms start to brew again later this afternoon, like they're telling us, they are making plans. We can tell you that much as to what they want to do for Junior Fair night. But that's your apple pie auction, followed by the outhouse races, the lip sync contest, and the calf scramble. It all starts at 7 p.m. Admission is $5 for those 7 years old and over. 6 and under get in for free.
On tap today at the fair also is the Southeastern High School's Marching Panthers. They're the band of the day with performances at 12:30, 2:30, and 4:30. Catch them in between the rain if you can. The Great Seal of Ohio band plays at 6 p.m., followed by Toadstool Shadow and the Chillicothe Big Band at 7 and 8, respectively. And the hog shows are today beginning at 2:30 p.m. You know, Toadstool Shadow just had an album release.
Is that
so
right?
you can get a CD or a record of their new album, probably at the fair.
Very nice. Stop out of the bandstand. Check that out. Now, here's what's happening for us on Wednesday at 8 a.m. The Swine Showmanship, followed by the Breeding Gilt Show. At 10 a.m., the Market Turkey Move-In and Weigh-In will take place at 10. At 3 p.m., the Market Lamb Show, followed by Breeding Sheep and Sheep Showmanship. And 8 p.m., the Market Beef Show takes place. That is all tomorrow. Your grandstand Wednesday is the Queen City Stunt Circus performing at 7 p.m. You'll probably see some bodies flying through the air for this.
That sounds pretty fun.
You got to see that. Admission is $5 for anyone 7 years old and older. 6 and under, you get into the show for free. It doesn't mean they make you part of the show. That would be interesting, though. I don't think we'll see any flying children during this circus. The daily general admission is $10 to get into the fair, 7 years old and older. If you are 7 and under, or 6 and under, you get in for free.
That's a deal.
If you're a senior citizen, like I am now, 62 and older, it's just $7. And Thursday will be Senior Citizens Day. If you're 62 or over, you get in for free. And also it's free for military and veterans, active military, and to show your proper military ID. And you'll get in for free as well on Thursday.
There you go. You can see the school bus derby.
Yes, that will be on tap for Thursday. The Ross County Historical Society has been sharing a photo each day from their archives featuring the Ross County Fair. This photo is from the 1954 fair, and what's missing are the identities of those that are in this photo. Some of them actually look familiar. And you know, so in 1954, so you're talking... quick, do some math.
72 years.
72 years. So the guys who are crouching down there with the sheep, they might be in their 80s, I would imagine. Maybe late 80s.
Yeah.
Thereabouts. So if you happen to recognize these faces, help us out. They would like to know, and we'd like to know too. We've shared it on our Facebook news feed, and you'll also see this in other photos that the Ross County Historical Society has on their Facebook page. The link to them is in our news feed.
The Adena Cancer Center is hosting a Festival of Hope, an evening of music, reflection, and community as we honor those impacted by cancer. Whether you're a survivor, caregiver, or someone who has supported a loved one, this event is an opportunity to come together and celebrate hope. The event will be held at the Ross County Fairgrounds from 3 to 8 p.m. on September the 12th. Live music by Paul Blankenship, Danny Hines, Tyler Good, and Puma Reveal. There's a $10 registration fee for vehicles participating in the car show, and proceeds support future Festival of Hope events and local cancer survivor initiatives.
Mm-hmm. The Pike County Commissioners are seeking candidates to perform general recycling operations. Pay will be based on skill and experience. Applicants must pass a drug screen. Imagine that these days, right? Resumes will be accepted through Friday, August 21st, in person or by mail at the Pike County Community Development Office. You'll find their email and physical address in the post on our Facebook newsfeed. Just look for this posting right there. That's exactly what we have on our newsfeed.
The Friends of Hopewell Culture National Historic Park have had to cancel their planned September bus tour to the Newark Octagon Earthworks. Organizers say a refund will be made to those who had pre-registered for the tour.
I guess they had to have a minimum of 25 people on the tour, and they didn't quite have the 25. So the bus company said, we can't take 10
it's not
people.
Profitable for us.
In that regard. So a couple of events to benefit Camp Cattail are coming up. August 22nd is the annual Camp Cattail Outdoor Jam, featuring live music by The Bridge, The Keys, and Good and Stout. This has been going on for 28 years now. It's hard to believe. I've been involved with a number of them in promoting the events over the years, but to be honest with you, I was surprised when I saw it said 28th annual. Music begins at 6 p.m., runs to midnight. Gates will open up at 4 p.m. on the 22nd. Then the Chillicothe Enduro Riders Association will host their 20th annual Camp Cattail Weekend of Legends motocross races. That'll be September 19th and 20th. Camp Cattail, if you've never been to it, is located at 322 Cattail Road. Have you been there? Being a Frankfort boy?
I think so. The name is very familiar, Camp Cattail.
It's right out your way.
I think I've been there.
And the cool thing about Camp Cattail is it's very wheelchair friendly. They have paved pathways throughout the
ADA accessible.
Exactly, and so it's somewhat close to Pioneer School, and so that gives kids an opportunity in wheelchairs to be able to go and enjoy the great outdoors.
Yeah.
So it's been a really cool thing. Fellow who used to be with us on the radio, we called him Joe Wise Guy, Rick Swiggett, Dave and Daniel Swiggett, their dad. He was a very big supporter of Camp Cattail when I was working at the radio station. That's how I was introduced to Camp Cattail. But a lot of bands we would have in studio with us to talk about what they were planning on doing and talk about the night. And one of the things I always remembered was no glass bottles, because they didn't want to have to clean up glass bottles. Yeah. But if you've never been there before, they've got this caboose, and they've got a bit of a makeshift stage, I believe, for that. They've got a campground area there too. And these enduro bike riders, they'll be camping, and then you'll hear nothing but motorbikes just going through, and they chase each other in the hare runs that they call it. It's pretty awesome.
Sounds awesome.
All right. Coming up in a moment to look at sports. Stick close for that. But first, let's tell you about Accurate Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. When it comes to feeling comfortable in your surroundings, whether it be at home, your business, or if you've got a big, giant warehouse, they can handle the big commercial work as well. Click on this ad anywhere you see it at littermedia.com. In fact, I would guarantee that if you're out on the roadway today, at some point in time, you're going to see one of the red Accurate vans that are out there. Click on this ad anywhere you see it at littermedia.com, and it takes you right to their website. That's AccurateHVAC.com.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch just to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing, download the Kingston National Bank Mobility app today.
Each week, we'll announce the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Littermedia Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union. And in December, we'll announce the Player of the Year. Nominate any amateur athlete by visiting littermedia.com and click on Player of the Week. You'll also see the players we've named throughout the year. Make your nomination today for the Neil Coleman Insurance Wyandotte Mutual Littermedia Player of the Week, presented by Homeland Credit Union.
Now that's one fast mower. Take command of your lawn with Dixie Chopper, the world's fastest lawnmower.
Introducing the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. We want to put your pet in the spotlight. Pets with paws to pets with fins. If they gallop, crawl, or slither, play fetch, or simply curl up and snuggle. Send us a photo of your pet and we'll announce a new pet each week. And one pet will be crowned Pet of the Year. To nominate your pet, visit littermedia.com. Click on Pet of the Week. Tell us about your pet and be sure to include a photo. Watch Litter Media Live each Thursday for the announcement of the Petland Litter Media Pet of the Week. No purchase necessary. Contest applications must be from Ohio residents and at least 18 years old.
Life. It can get on top of you quickly, can't it? But with 211, it only takes one step to get connected to the help you need. 211 is always available to help. So get in touch today.
Sports.
Yes, we go to the Haynes Total Healthcare Center High School scoreboard. Monday's activities, girls tennis. Waverly was a winner over Unioto 4-1. In golf, Portsmouth Clay was a winner over Piketon in a dual match at Big Beaver Creek golf course. Now, I am told that there were 2 FAC matches yesterday, and I don't have the official information, but I know that I believe Jackson won one of them, and who was the other winner? I can't remember off the top of my head right now. Let me quickly go to a note or two that I jotted down here. I want to make sure I have this. I didn't have the official information, so I didn't want to put it up on the score page until we had it. Miami Trace won the first one. Jackson won the second one. So we've got that information, but once I get the official information, we'll post that on our score page. Now, up today, weather permitting here, we're looking at girls tennis that is taking place. That is Hillsborough at Chillicothe, which they can play that inside the Cavalier Athletic Center if they need to.
That's true.
Miami Trace at Jackson and Circleville at Logan. In golf, the sectional preview is supposed to be taking place today at the Chillicothe Country Club. Jackson and Amanda Clear Creek are supposed to play at Crown Hill. Circleville is in the Licking Valley invite. That's all boys golf. And in girls golf, the FAC is playing over at the Greens in Washington Courthouse. So I think that's probably going to be a 2-match deal there as well. They'll play 9 holes. Consider that one match, play 9 holes in a second match. Bloom Carroll, Circleville, and Amanda Clear Creek are supposed to be in the Logan Invitational today as well, all in high school sports today.
And if those do happen, you can find the results on the Haynes Total Healthcare Center High School scoreboard.
Providing we get them, yes.
Yes. The Reds are in Chicago tonight with the White Sox for the first of 3 games. The White Sox were victorious over the Guardians, winning 2 of 3 in their previous series. Cincinnati got swept by the Nationals in D.C. over this past weekend.
Not a good weekend for the Reds. I mean, they looked like they were starting to have a little bit of life, and then the Washington Nationals brought out the wet blanket and put over whatever smoke they had going. And just flames were gone.
What a poignant metaphor for the Cincinnati Reds. And the Guardians will head to Detroit tonight.
Mm-hmm. Other than that, not a whole lot going on, right?
No, not really.
Yeah. Okay.
NFL preseason's underway. I haven't been watching any.
It is, yes. Well, they've only had the one game.
Yeah.
And everybody else starts playing this week. I think the Bengals play Thursday and the Browns play Saturday. And I think Washington, they still have a team, don't they?
We do, but Laramie Tunsil's injured, so season's over.
They are to play, I think, also Saturday. So the Browns are in Chicago, and I think the Bengals have Detroit coming to Cincinnati. Just trying to remember from what I talked about.
Opposite places of their baseball teams.
Isn't that kind of neat?
Huh.
So, all right, coming up in a moment, this date in history. Stick close for that next.
First, we want to tell you about Litter Quality Propane. There's no bill when there's a fill. Contact Litter Quality Propane today about metered gas service at litterpropane.com.
At Tomlinson Insurance, we've been protecting families, farms, and businesses since 1853. From auto, home, farm, life, or health, we tailor coverage that fits your world with multiple carriers to meet your insurance needs. Real people, real service, local agents who can answer the phone and care when it matters most. Tomlinson Insurance. Let our history be your future. Call or stop by today.
Find a career you love with Pickaway Ross Adult Education. Skilled trades careers are in high demand with no signs of slowing down. Pickaway Ross offers career training programs with expert instructors and hands-on learning tactics to create a variety of opportunities. Visit our website for more information.
Whenever I first applied for the ArchWiz opportunity, do I have to pay this back? Do I have to do that? Like, is it a loan? And it's not. It's a scholarship. A goal of mine is to graduate college debt-free. If you're a crew member, you get $2,500 a year, and if you're a manager, you get $3,000. And especially if you're going locally to college, like to the branch or something like that, it's really helpful.
The Bean Foundation wants to raise awareness about suicide prevention by sharing 988. Trained crisis counselors are available to talk 24/7, 365 days a year. 988. Save the number. Save a life. To learn more about the Bean Foundation, click on this ad on littermedia.com.
Time for the educational portion of our program. That is this date in history, 1951. Baseball comes to TV in living color on WCBS in New York City. The Boston Braves and the Brooklyn Dodgers went at it. Them Dodgers picked up a win, 8-1. Did you guys discuss this in your baseball history
I'm sure we
courses?
did. I'm sure we did.
Is that one of the moments where drool was gathering on your desk, or did you...
Most of the moments I remember were when Mark Smith
when I was awake.
was talking about the legendary baseball games that would be played outside the Dairy Cone in Frankfurt.
Ah, yes.
Between him and Mike and all the other cousins.
All the gang out by Lattaville.
Yeah.
Or no, you said the Dairy Cone, so that was in Frankfurt. The ones I heard about were in Lattaville, and the neighbor kids coming together and beating this baseball up. Legends.
Yes.
Legends they were. Yes. All right. What do we have for you now?
We have Global Kinetic Sand Day. Do you know what that is?
I do know what kinetic sand is. It is a lot of fun to play with.
Made from 98% sand and 2%. You're going to say that word.
It is not fun to have to clean up. Polydimethoxylone. Something like that.
Something like that. A type of silicone oil. Kinetic Sand's patented design allows the sand to stick to itself and not to you, making it easy to clean up.
I'm guessing there's like 18 letters in that word. Would you count those just to make sure?
Well, let me get a pen.
What, easy to clean up? What do you need a pen for?
So I can underline each letter as I'm counting. Or else I'm going to lose track. It's too tiny.
You just can't.
If I try to count these tiny little letters with my finger, I'm going to lose track.
Obviously, we didn't have this on the test when we had the hiring process. I'm guessing there's like 18 letters, which would be 8 short of the alphabet.
20.
There are 20 in there.
Yes.
Wow. That's a lot of letters. And I imagine there's probably 5 syllables in it as well.
It's also Presidential Joke Day, Raspberry Bomb Day, but bomb with an E on the end. Would you pronounce that boom?
I don't know.
I don't know what it is either way. Sons and Daughters Day and Play in the Sand Day.
What if you don't have one? I mean, I have a son. I don't have a daughter.
You have a granddaughter.
I have granddaughters, daughter-in-law.
Yeah.
So I guess I would treat them the same.
If you want to celebrate Play in the Sand Day, a great way to do that would be to go watch our special edition from earlier this morning with Tiffany Baldwin, where we were talking all about sand in the streets, which is going to be coming up from August 21st to 23rd, right here in Chillicothe.
They've made some changes to this, and what I say about changes, additions, which is kind of cool. What was you were looking for bomb day?
Yeah, Raspberry Bomb.
Raspberry Bomb. Well, the bomb that I just Googled here is using that spelling as we hear rolling
as our
thunder.
building shakes.
Man, that is the loudest thunder I think I've ever heard here.
Wow.
It's a World War II cryptology machine. I don't think that's it. That's Raspberry. Unless this was like the pre-BlackBerry they had in the 1990s.
I don't know. Well, you've heard of a cherry bomb.
I have.
Maybe a raspberry bomb is the same thing.
Ah, it's a dessert. Look at this. Let me, it was a blueberry.
Bombay. I bet that's how it's pronounced.
Was it
I bet it's raspberry Bombay.
Raspberry. Raspberry. Ooh. This looks good.
It does look pretty good.
Uh-huh. It's kind of like an upside down, was it angel food cake? Or upside down pineapple cake? One of those kind of deals?
It's a cake. It's some kind of cake.
It's like it's in the canister that is baked in, and then when you display it, you turn the flat side over, and then you pull that off, and it's curved. Kind of neat.
Yes.
I wonder why it drew this name.
I don't know.
Like I said yesterday, this is one of the things in which, I see. The Bombay comes from the French because its traditional round mold looked like a cannonball. There you go.
So maybe it is bomb. We'll never know. We'll never know how to pronounce that word.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. All right, that's it for the program today. As we mentioned, we have a special edition tomorrow. We'll have our daily show, but then a special edition that will feature they're showing Tecumseh, Shakespeare. It's all coming up this Sunday. And I reached out to Brandon Smith. I said, we're running out of days to promote this, so how about you see if somebody wants to come on? So we're going to have Lee Krause is going to be here, and the director of the show, and also one of the actors will be here as well. So
very cool.
Looking forward to that. So thank you for watching this edition of Litter Media Live. We're back at it again tomorrow, and hopefully we'll see you at the Ross County Fair tonight.